Good morning! I slept great. I'm in a great mood. Let's go back inside. I am parched. Let's get this morning going. Make sure you hydrate in the morning. You're probably at least a little dehydrated. Could really help with your energy. Your body needs water. For today's protein coffee, we are doing ice cream cookie. I've been really loving my protein coffee lately. I have it most mornings. Sometimes I'll do the clear protein instead in water, but I've been really liking it lately. Sometimes you just go through phases with things, and I sure need it to hit my protein goal. And I just like that it starts my morning with something in my stomach, and I don't have to worry about breakfast till after the gym. I love a good healthy habit and routine. Cheers to that. Honestly, really looking forward to the gym. I tried to do my color analysis through ChatGPT, and it said that light blue is one of my colors. So I've been obsessed with buying this set. Both pieces are just from Amazon. They didn't have the same shade. So I was like, you know what? Dark color shorts help with confidence. You know, like you can't really see my cellulite. And wearing light colors on bottom can be scary. So I've been loving this. But I love my big t-shirt gym moment. When I tell you I have been so good with my diet lately, not that I'm on a diet, I mean diet as in just like what I've been eating. I've been eating so many awesome real foods, nutrient dense, high in protein, less super processed things. Not that I don't eat processed things. I'm not demonizing them, okay? But more whole foods, the better, right? And I've been eating less like protein powder. I always have at least 1 scoop a day, which is fine, but I haven't been having like a bunch of protein snacks and more than 1 scoop a day. You know, like I've just been, my diet lately, I'm proud of myself and I can feel it. I feel like after literally 2 or 3 days of just like really awesome nutrition, you feel it. Like you feel it so quick. And I always think like the first day when you're really trying to just eat really well, you definitely crave things that you wouldn't consider eating well. But then after like day 2, day 3, the cravings start to go away. You just have to fight through it. And I've been loving life, okay? But nevertheless, we're gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna bring a water bottle full of, we're gonna put 1 scoop of creatine. I take creatine every day. So awesome for your muscles, good for your brain health. Creatine is so good. Just make sure you're drinking water if you're taking creatine, but take creatine or at least look into it. It's affordable. Don't take it from me. I'm just some influencer, right? I don't have a nutrition degree or whatever, but if you look it up, okay? And some electrolytes. I love a good liquid IV. I tried Waterboy recently. I really liked it. I'm not like loyal to any electrolyte brand, but I have a bunch of liquid IV and I love the firecracker flavor. So we'll pour that in here. And it makes things fun. You know, like if you can do little steps to make things more fun. For example, a workout that you love, a flavor of liquid IV that you love to drink while you're at the gym. You know, do little things to make the experience more enjoyable so you can fall in love with the journey, fall in love with the process, fall in love with the day to day. I'm getting really deep right now, but I've been so passionate lately. And summer's getting closer. I want to feel my best and I've really been on an awesome kick and I want to keep it up because life is about enjoying the little things and feeling your best. And I always say, okay, I'm going to be done after this. I always say you don't know how good you can feel until you're actually doing these things and feeling it. Like you just don't know the potential until you experience it. I'm gonna leave you with that. All right, today is Friday. Let's go hit back and buys. I'm feeling good. Happy Friday. For my workout, I use the Live app. I walk down the stairs to warm me up, and then I always start with a 5-minute dynamic stretching warm up, which is really awesome. First exercise was barbell rows. I'm really trying to get better at these. Then I used my wrist straps and did some lat pull downs. After that was just some regular bicep curls. Next was kneeling single arm cable pull downs. I really like these. And lastly was wide 1.5 bicep curls. Of course, ending off with a 5-minute cool down. Solid workout. Great workout, honestly. Gym wasn't very busy. Let's eat. You already know. And if you don't know, that means you're probably new here, and in that case, welcome and please subscribe. These are the protein bagels. Instead of just Greek yogurt and self-rising flour, it's a combination of Greek yogurt and cottage cheese and self-rising flour. Honestly, simply because cottage cheese is much cheaper here than Greek yogurt, so I've been doing a mixture of both just to save a few bucks. Life is expensive, groceries are expensive. So we will throw this in the top rack of the air fryer to toast it up. They do fit in a regular toaster. I just always use the air fryer. Some breakfast turkey sausage. And then I'm going to attempt an egg. I always crack the yolk. A little salt and pepper. I just kind of folded it. We'll see if that cracked. I have no idea. And let's assemble. I actually think I didn't crack the yolk and this egg turned out well. That's amazing. And the top, look at that gorgeous breakfast sandwich. I want to pop the yolk so it gets all like saucy. You can't convince me there's a better breakfast. I love a breakfast sandwich, and this is like a healthier take. Don't get me wrong, I love a croissant. I love really mostly all breakfast foods, but for at home on a daily basis, this is the best option. It's time to walk the dunk. Let's get outside. This week, I have been exceptional at my steps and walking, and also really good about my nutrition, and I just feel on top of the world because of it. Like, it makes me more productive, I swear, with like work stuff, but it also just like, it's good for my brain. I've been on TikTok way less. That's how you know. That's how you know. So I hope this is inspiring you to get your act together a little bit. Balance, yes. Living life, yes. But sometimes a little tough love and a little get your shit together also, yes. All right, come on, babes. Let's go for a walk. Let's get in a nice long walk, some fresh air. The walk that I typically do with him in the morning is a little over 1.5 miles, which is awesome for both of us. It is warming up for the day. The sun is shining. It is pretty windy though, so I put my hair in like a little bun because I did the heatless curls and I don't want the wind to like blow them all away. I don't wear headphones or anything when I walk him in the morning. I do it for safety, but I like to think that I also do it to like have a moment with myself because I feel like that's important to do because I'm constantly watching videos, listening to podcasts. Like, I always have something on, so I think it's good that I don't. I'm sweaty, but it was a good walk, and I'm already at almost 5,000 steps for the day, which is amazing. Are you tired too? Yes, lay on the cold floor. Happy boy. I've been so good to both my hair and my nails lately. My nails are growing long and strong. But you know what I haven't been nice to is my skin. And all of this is because I picked. I was doing so well for so long, and lately I've been picking, and I need to stop. Because if I didn't pick, this wouldn't be there, and picking, it's never good. Unless there's literally like a whitehead and something that is about to explode out of your face, then I'll pop it. But like, if there's just a little bump and it might not even amount to anything, I need to let it be. But you know, it's okay, we all mess up every now and then. Got some vitamin C on the skin. I don't even really know if that does much for me or not, but I have it, so I use it. Then a nice moisturizer. I really like this one. It's very jelly, which makes me think like perfect for daytime warmer weather. It's just very cooling. It's called the Hydrating Dewy Gel Cream by First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty is definitely my favorite skincare brand and has been since like 2020. We'll let that sink in a bit, but First Aid Beauty also has my favorite sunscreen. It's called their Hydrating Sunscreen Milk. It feels like a serum. It does not feel like an SPF at all. You'll see when it goes on. I've showed it in plenty of videos, but it's very liquidy in a good way though, because it feels like a serum. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It is SPF 45, which is really awesome. Safe for sensitive skin. I'm assuming it's a mineral-based sunscreen. It is probably one of my favorite First Aid Beauty products. If I put makeup on in a little bit, it layers nice over this because this just sinks into the skin so much. Like, the texture is amazing. Clearly no white cast. Let's see if these curls held up. They don't need to be perfect, but I would like some texture in my hair. We got something going on. It's messy right now, clearly, but I'll let it chill. I mentioned I've had a past few really awesome nights sleep, which I don't always do. And something I've been making sure to do is not have caffeine too late in the day. I've been trying to be done around like 12 to 1 as opposed to like 2 or 3. And so I'm gonna make my iced latte. I love coffee creamer. It's the one thing that I just will not give up. Like I go so back and forth between I should use like better ingredients in my coffee or like make homemade syrups or whatever, or just like screw it, get the real stuff, you know? But today we're using this. I did make a date sauce the other day. I'll show you. I just threw it in a mason jar. Basically you soak dates in hot water and then you blend it. I added milk, vanilla, and a little salt. And I think this would be fun to try in coffee, but not today. This is Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I do have mixed opinions about it though. I'm trying to not go so crazy on the coffee creamer. Not that you can't have balance, right? Like there's sugar in it, it's processed this and that, but I'm trying to have a little bit better of like portions of those type of things because they do add up throughout the day. If you're like, oh, like let me just go crazy on this, go crazy on that, whatever. And I don't know, some people may disagree with me, whatever, but I'm trying to actually have an appropriate amount of coffee creamer. But so we pour it in the bottom, and then brew the double espresso right over top because it's supposed to bring out the flavor better this way. So we'll mix that up. The creamer flavor is good, but I feel like there's just something off about it. And so yesterday I had the genius idea. I took some PB Fit, because remember it's Reese's peanut butter, and I took just a tablespoon of it, dumped it in the coffee, used my mixer here, and mixed it all together. And it made it taste way better. And I'm sneaking in more protein by doing this too. Add some milk. And now ice. The ice maker in my freezer is like not working, so this is my reminder to myself to submit a maintenance request. It is so much better. Let's make lunch. If you live in Texas, H-E-B has the best salad kits, and I've been having them periodically since we moved in, but lately I've been buying them a ton because it's just the perfect lunch. I've said this before, I think, and I feel like salad kits kind of get a bad rap, which I don't really know why. It's not that high of calorie, and there's a bunch of veggies and stuff in here. I don't know, but so lately I've been buying a bunch of these for the grocery store, and for lunch every day, I'll do different flavors obviously so I don't get bored, but for lunch every day, I have a salad kit. These last me about 2 days, so I'll make it on day 1, which today is day 1 of a new salad kit. So we add the greens, of course, and then I'll eat half of this today and save the other half for tomorrow. Yes, it gets a little soggy being in the fridge overnight, but honestly, nothing that bad. Like, I personally don't mind it. And it's just so easy and convenient and a healthy option for lunches. And I will add about half to a bowl. And I've also been really awesome about prepping chicken. I just throw it in the oven and then throw it in the KitchenAid to shred it up so that I can add it to these salad kits. It's just like such an easy, perfect lunch. I swear, I have been loving this. I try to get about 3 ounces. I'm weighing it simply because it's hard to eyeball an actual serving, and I want protein. I wanna make sure I'm eating enough. And lastly, I've been really good about buying fruit and cutting it up. I do love to snack on fruit. I just never used to buy it. I don't really know why. Well, you know, part of it is because if we do Walmart grocery delivery, I don't really buy fresh food, but if we go to H-E-B, I buy more fresh food because they have better produce, and we've been going to H-E-B more, so we need to keep that up because fruit is a great snack. It's obviously nutrient dense, it has lots of fiber, so I love cantaloupe. And then also this pineapple is a really good pineapple. And what a beautiful lunch. These salad kits, like I just can't rave about them enough. I don't know if my grocery stores back in Wisconsin had stuff as good as this, but like H-E-B has so many different kinds. If only this was an ad for H-E-B. They're also not expensive, which is why I want to buy them rather than prep them myself. Normally, I'll go out of my way to make things at home if it saves me money because it's expensive out here, right? But these are not too expensive where I just will go and purchase them. I have prepped salads in the past, right? Like I did that cucumber, onion, tomato one recently that was so yummy with the pita bread. If you watched my vlogs, you would have seen that one. If not, subscribe, because we love this stuff here. Sustainable, healthy habits. But these salad kits are just so worth it. And I'm gonna go sit outside in the balcony. It's half shade, have sun right now and enjoy this meal. The thing is too, is I feel so good after eating this stuff, which you would expect, right? It's not restrictive, it's full of flavor, it's good for me, it's gonna make me feel good. I'm not gonna get that afternoon crash. Like, I've been eating like this for a week and I feel on top of the world and I only wanna keep doing it. I posted on my story the other day a picture of my lunch and I was like, wow, it's crazy how good you feel when you eat real foods. Like, big shocker, right? But that's the thing with like healthy habits. It's not complicated. Like, the basics are always just where it's at. We just don't do them enough. I say we as in like, you know, I've been clearly talking about how I've been better this past week and so good and feeling so good, whatever. But like prior to that, it's not complicated. Like, half the time you know what you need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. And so right now we're doing it because we want to feel good all summer long and even more than that, right? But summer is like a good motivator time. Gotta be careful when I'm drinking water while walking. Put it back on the walking pad. See, hair's back up, we're getting in the steps. And there's two things, okay? Walking post-meal is always gonna help digestion and make you feel good. And say you walk 10 minutes after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, that's an extra 30 minutes walking your day. Also, as much as I wanna like get more in shape for summer, right? Like, ideally I would be treating myself well year round, right? And as a side effect, looking well year round. But life goes in seasons, well, literal seasons and like, yeah, I don't know, there's just different seasons of your life. But anyway, so like this video it's time relevant, but also I just wanna like inspire and encourage you to be doing your own healthy habits, whatever that means for you. You know, if you are treating yourself well now, when it does get warmer, you are gonna feel better about yourself, and I want you to feel good about yourself and confident. Of course, no matter what you look like, but if you treat yourself better, like chances are you're gonna feel better and you're gonna just look great, okay? Like it's just how it is. But so, I have been using my walking pad so much lately because not only does moving more burn more fat, and like I want to eat what I want, right? So like I would rather move my body more if I want to try to get leaner versus eat less. Like, I want to eat how much I want to eat. So I'd rather move my body more. But also I'm trying to front load my day with movement so that if I have plans later in the day, not only am I not worried about moving and I, you know, have more freedom with like what I want to eat and the choices I want to make, etc. But also, if I move a lot in the front half of my day, I'm gonna feel better going into my night and not be worried about my movement, my eating, and whatever, and I'll just be able to enjoy myself more. So I really think that moving your body more, especially in the front half of the day, is such a good thing. And not everyone, I know, not everyone can do that. Like, you know, sometimes you can't work out before work, sometimes you have to work out after work, whatever, that's fine. Find the time that you can, but I'm just saying, you know, prioritize it. And if you can get more movement in earlier on, don't push it off, because plans can pop up randomly. Last minute yesterday, I got a text saying, hey, I got these tickets to a comedy show, I can't go, do you want to go? And I'm like, free tickets to a comedy show? Like, yeah, I'll go. So originally tonight I had planned to just like have a chill night, do my own thing, whatever. But instead, like, my boyfriend and I are going to a comedy show. Like, how fun. And so because I'm spending a few hours out tonight, I'm not going crazy or anything, but I'd rather have all of this stuff covered while I can. And again, not everyone can use their walking pad, not everyone works from home, I get it. But I'm just saying, like, walking after meals is always great to do and it makes a difference. And also, try to front load your day with your nutrients, your movement, your water, and then you can go into your nights and into your plans feeling better, feeling more confident, and living life, okay? Life is worth living. And in the summer, I feel like there's more plans. You wanna say yes to more. I'm already starting to say yes to more. I feel like I've had a lot of plans lately, which has been amazing, but I wanna keep up my fitness. I wanna feel confident in myself. I wanna feel good, and this is how I'm going about it. Me and my walking pad against the world right now. For dinner pretty much every night this week, I was doing these like ground beef bowls. I think they've been pretty viral on TikTok, but today, because I'm all out of ground beef and avocados, today we're doing a tuna steak, because I don't always succeed at this every day, but I try to do a different protein source from lunch to dinner. So I had chicken for lunch, so I'm doing a tuna steak for dinner with goat cheese. So good, such a good combination. And then finally, making some sweet potatoes. Gorgeous. I drizzled honey on the sweet potatoes. Yes, I definitely burned them a little, but oh well. Real food, people, real food. Good boy, Dunks. We just walked Duncan. Now I am getting ready to go to this comedy show. I am slowly learning how to do my makeup without foundation because I will sweat it all off. Also, I love tube tops, but I'm so insecure about my arms and I want to wear more stuff like this. So that's what we're doing because life is short and wear what you want. And summer is coming, so I'm trying to get used to it now. Embrace my fears. I'm ready. See, this is what the heatless curls are really nice for, is like last minute, my hair is styled. I just have this tube top on, jeans, and some cute sandals. Also, it's at a theater, so I can't bring like a big bag. It's a size restriction, you know? So I have this teeny little Coach thing. Isn't this adorable? I literally got this from my senior year of high school cheer banquet. We're back from the show. It was good. Now we're just home. It's gonna be a chill night. And like I said, it is a Friday, but not really doing anything, which is totally fine. We'll probably do something tomorrow. And I'm happy to stay in. But I do think summer, I mean, it's not summer just yet, I guess. I mean, summer technically starts early here because it gets warm pretty early, but I do think throughout summer, like you're just doing more. You're saying yes to more. So I think it's really important to establish a relationship where, you know, you say no if you don't want to go somewhere, but it's okay to say yes. You know, like you only live once, like get out and do things, but also make time and prioritize the things that are important to you and just kind of establish your relationship with those things. I'm feeling good, nourished, healthy, happy. I've gotten so many steps in today. Movement really is amazing, you know? And if you know, maybe you want to make more room in your diet, just move more. Just pick up the steps. Pick up the steps. But I want to get in the shower. There are some important things we need to do in the shower, however. I have never used this. I'm gonna attempt it for the first time. It's an African net sponge, really awesome for exfoliation. I used to have this exfoliating mitt, but it just got dirty and gross, so I ended up tossing it. It was like at the way end of its life. But I need to remove any self-tan I have on my body, exfoliate, shave, and all of that stuff, and just get my skin looking good because, I mean, there's always a reason to take care of your skin, right? In the winter, it's dry, but also in the summer, you're showing your skin more. So I really want a good, like, deep reset, and I'm gonna explain after I try this. Shower time, BRB. Okay, I don't want to bombard you with products, but there are some things I have to highlight. You know, you're in a swimsuit, you want to feel confident, you want to have good skin when you're showing more skin in the summer, right? And so the African Net Sponge, really awesome. You use it with soap, you like lather it up and you scrub your body. There's also exfoliating mitts you can get. Get one of those. It removes a lot. Actually, before I went in the shower, I ran my dry brush really just through like my arms and legs, just as an extra exfoliating layer. I got the African Net Sponge just from Amazon in a 3-pack. It was like $7, $8. I'll link those. Another product I really, really love. I've been using this for years, not this exact bottle, obviously, but it is from First Aid Beauty. It's the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub with 10% AHA, safe for sensitive skin. I rub this all over my legs and even my butt cheeks, because sometimes you might get little like pimple looking things on your butt cheeks. It's literally from your clothes, friction, stuff like that, just bacteria. It doesn't mean you're gross, it doesn't mean you're dirty. It's called folliculitis, but sometimes I get that, and this helps a ton with that. You just need a good exfoliation. You don't want to pop anything. Also, my legs. I don't have the best legs. I have a ton of cellulite, which is whatever, it's fine. I learned to live with it. But I also have these veins that you can see like raised at the top of my skin, and I'm pretty sure the only treatment you can get is like a laser to reduce the appearance, which someday when I have the money for it, if I get any work done, I'm lasering my freaking legs because I hate it. I probably had them since I was in college, probably like 20 years old. I don't know, whatever. But so I just really feel like the better I exfoliate, I remove the dead skin, I treat my legs, clean them up, whatever, I think the better they'll look, even if I have those imperfections, whatever. But so exfoliation, really love this stuff. I feel like it helps, clears up any bumps you may have on your legs, your butt, whatever. I clearly didn't wash my hair. It's like 9:45. It's not that late, especially for a Friday, but I just didn't wanna dry my hair, and I also didn't feel like letting it dry. So didn't do anything to my hair, but body care, so important as well, especially when you're wearing less clothes, you know? So these are just some tips for me to you. I obviously wash my body. I even like did an exfoliating treatment on my face and washed my face. I followed up all the exfoliating, cleaning and whatnot with a nice shave. I feel so smooth. I'm not gonna self-tan tonight. I'm gonna self-tan tomorrow, which brings me to another hack. I've been self-tanning during the day, which sounds criminal to me. Soon enough, when I'm sweating constantly throughout the day, I'm not gonna be able to do it. But I really love the self-tanner. If you self-tan and leave it on during the day instead of sleeping in it, sometimes you're in a pinch, sometimes you just don't want to sleep in it. What you do, you tan up, and then you take a brush, you take baby powder, and you set it as if this is like setting powder for makeup. It really helps take away the sticky feeling, and you just feel more comfortable wearing it out and about if you choose to do so. Again, if you're gonna sweat a ton, it's probably not really gonna work, but baby powder sets self-tanner. It's a big hack I learned on TikTok. I've done it 2 or 3 times now, and I think it works great. Again, except if I'm sweating a ton, I just can't fight that. Then the self-tanner is gonna run, right? Even though I only self-tan my body like once a week, I will go in with this spray and do this every other night, every 2, every 3, whenever I feel like it. I'll do all of my skincare besides moisturizer, let it dry down, apply this. It's literally just a spritz. I'm gonna give my skin a break today. I'm not gonna put it on tonight. I'm honestly gonna give my whole body a break. I'm gonna lotion up and everything and then self-tan tomorrow, but I really, really love this. Paired with this. Coco and Eve really has some great stuff. I wanna try Peta Jane. If you've ever tried that brand self-tanner, let me know. But then after this dries, you moisturize. So tonight, I'm going in with the Necessaire Body Serum and a good moisturizer lotion, KP Smoothing Body Lotion with 10% AHA, and I'm gonna lotion up my entire body after having a clean shave. Then we'll do all the self-tanner tomorrow. Those are my tips and products. Again, I hate when I like talk about a million products at once because I don't want to sound like, buy this, you need this, buy that, because like, you don't need everything, but if you want my tips, get a good exfoliator. Honestly, the scrub is a bit pricey, but if you do struggle with bumps on your butt cheeks or anything like that, I do think it's pretty good. And have a good lotion, okay? Have a good lotion. I'm gonna lotion up, BRB. Also a reminder, especially as summer's approaching and the sun is coming out more, if you use retinol, I only use it at night, but still make sure that you are applying an SPF every morning because it makes your skin more vulnerable. I really like what retinol has done for me. I've been using it for about a year, but especially in the summer, make sure you're wearing your SPF. A little eye cream and a ton of moisturizer. Love to moisturize. I mentioned I've been sleeping good, right? Something I've been doing that I'm obsessed with is when it starts to become nighttime, we don't have a ton of lamps, so all the big lights, you know, they just get turned on and off and whatever. I have to brush my teeth, Keith has to brush his teeth, like we do this, we do that, whatever. So it's hard to like turn all the lights off and keep them off. So I have these glasses. I got them months ago, like not recent at all, but recently I've been wearing them a ton. I might look so silly. I have no idea what they look like on because obviously what I'm seeing is red. They make everything red, obviously, but also dim. And they do such a good job, unless I like really try to like look out. I see bright, right? But if I wear these around at night, oh boy, do they really tone everything down. And I think it's really important for your body to recognize like dim lights, it's nighttime, we're gonna go to bed soon. I'm obsessed with these. They are from Ultra Human. I think my discount code would work for these on their website, but they're pretty cool. Also, I'm not doing my heatless curls tonight because I think I want to wash my hair tomorrow. But since my hair is dirtier, I mean, I would consider this a pretty good last. They usually stay the best on my clean hair because I think it's like the opposite of heat on your hair. That's my theory at least. Like it works well because it's heatless. It works better on cleaner hair, whereas heat styles work better on dirtier hair, my hypothesis. But if you want to see my in-depth strategy, I did do it in a recent vlog. I will link it, but I literally use my robe string because it keeps them tight and you don't have to buy anything then if you own a robe. And I'm about saving money and like not having a billion tools that I'm gonna get sick of. But then also if you wear a bonnet over them, when you sleep with them at night, it keeps them intact way better because I take it off in the morning and you can just see like they're so well kept after sleeping on them. And that's my spiel. I think we're gonna do peppermint tea and call it a night.